So here on Monday Evening Quarterback, we got a little bit of breaking news. If my screen would actually share. There we go. Nick Rolovich out as Washington State football coach after refusing state-mandated COVID-19 jab, source says. Now, I've heard rumblings about this story for quite a while. He kind of made news because he said he had no intention of getting it. And as we're live, we have this breaking from ESPN. Nick Rolovich is out as the Washington State football coach after refusing to get vaccinated, a requirement for all state employees, a source confirmed. Wow. Monday was the deadline for state employees to become fully jabbed or receive an approved medical or religious exemption as part of the state mandate. Rolovich was seeking a religious exemption, but it's not yet clear how the university committee assigned to evaluate the exemptions ruled. Seems pretty clear to me if he's fucking out. Defensive coordinator Jake Dickert is expected to be named the team's interim head coach. He was hired in January of 2020 after a 4-year stint at Hawaii. I know why that name's familiar now because I remember the Hawaii head coach, where he compiled a 28-27 record. His departure was first reported by the Oregonian. I don't care. Jeremy, what are your thoughts about this?
Yeah, I mean, I stand with Coach Rolovich. I think this is YouTube. We have to kind of be careful with this topic and the things we say. And so I'll qualify. Shockingly enough, a guy sitting in a pool house surrounded by video games and superhero posters is not a doctor. So I'm simply giving my opinion. And I stand with him because it's an individual choice. It's an individual choice, and I support your individual choice to do whatever you think is best for you and your family in these situations. And so the fact that this is mandated and this man can't continue a job that he was hired for, and I've heard people talk about, like I've heard stupid ass Stephen A. Smith talking about this whole thing with Kyrie. He's like, you signed a contract. You got to honor that contract. And nowhere in these fucking contracts did they sign anything saying that they had to take this. Because it wasn't a thing at that point in time. So bringing up a contract is irrelevant because it was never part of these contracts. So now you're changing the rules on people. Well, what good's a contract? Like, how does that work? If you sign a contract and then your employer is forcing you to do something, again, I'm not an attorney, so I can answer these questions. Maybe if Mark Barnes was here, Barnes will be back next week. Maybe we can ask him. Maybe we ask Nick Recator or something like that. But
I know that Barnes, if you go follow Viva Barnes Law over on Locals, they actually talk a lot over there about situations where people can file grievances and things like that for being fired over not getting the jab. So yeah, I'm sure he has a lot to say.
And so it's just ridiculous. And so I completely stand with this guy. We need more and we need more people that are willing to stand up for your individual choices. Again, I support you if you want to get the jab. I support you if you don't want to get it, because it's not my business. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. That's a you decision, and only for you. No one else should have any type of power over that decision. This is ridiculous. So that's my stance on it.
Yeah, I pretty much echo those thoughts. You know, we had Allison Williams from ESPN. She left her job at ESPN because she did not want to get it. And it takes people like this to stand up and normalize that, you know what, you can take a stand. There's going to be a lot of people that support him out there. And it's a hard thing to do, to give up. This may have been his dream job, right? This may have been what he's been working for his entire life. He only got there in 2020. And now, because of something like this coming down, for a ridiculous reason, he's been forced out and fired as the Washington State football head coach. Absolutely disgusting, but that's where we're at right now in the sports landscape, the political landscape, and in the world because of the nonsense.